Cousin Calico's ranch.
I can't wait! Let's go, Freddi!
Hi, Cousin Calico.
Oh, hello, Freddi. Howdy, Luther.
We're ready to help out! Which way to the hogfish?
Well, it seems we got a little problem there. See, my prize-winning hogfish herd is being rustled.
Rustled?
What does that mean?
Somebody came and took them without asking.
That's not right.
No, it's not. And a hogfish requires proper care. I think they might be in real trouble. I just don't know what to do.
Did you call the police?
I think the sheriff's gone out of town. And I need to stay here at the ranch in case the hogfish get away and come home. Not to mention all the worrying I have to do.
We'll help you, Cousin Calico. Luther and I will find the hogfish and catch those rustlers.
Yeah!
Thank you both. You'll be doing me a real good turn.
Look, Freddi! A purple sea urchin! We're rich!
Here we are in Briny Gulch.
This must be the town square.
Let's go ask some of the people who live here if they know anything about those rustlers. Come on, let's check out that hatch.
Okay.
Oh no, a combination lock. We should probably look around for some kind of clue to help us with these numbers. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. We did it! It's open!
Boy, I'll say.
I guess the lock was the only thing holding the door on.
Consarn it, what's that racket?
Someone's coming!
Hurry!
Aw, fiddlesticks. The door came off again. Well, I guess I'll just have to sit here and stand guard. I wonder if they still called it standing guard if you're sitting down.
That must be one of the rustlers.
I hear the hogfish in there. Let's go, Luther.
It's rustlers only in the hideout. Oops, I didn't think I was supposed to say it was a hideout.
We might be rustlers. How do you know we're not rustlers?
That's easy. You're not dressed like rustlers. If you were a rustler, you'd have a 10-gallon hat like mine, a belt buckle like mine, and a fashionable bandana.
All rustlers dress exactly alike?
Yep, we all wear the latest rustler gear. You can see from this picture in Rustlemania magazine.
A purple 10-gallon hat, a big old belt buckle with an S on it, and a bandana.
Since you're not wearing these things, you must not be rustlers, so you can't come in, 'cause this hideout is for rustlers only.
Okay, thank you. This is the rustler hideout, all right. I'm sure the hogfish are inside.
What are we going to do?
We've got to get some new clothes.
All right, you hogfish, quiet down or else. Or else I'm calling Mr. Big.
Did you hear something?
It was probably just the current.
I guess. This should be useful.
You should be careful you don't get splinters. Oh boy! I see another purple sea urchin!
Keep them on ice until I get back. Stop. Sign it, you know who. And deliver it right away. It's urgent.
Yes, sir.
Oh. Well, hi, kids.
Hello.
You two look like you've got trouble.
You can say that again. We made this floor for the big square dance tomorrow.
Only we found out it has to be, well, square.
And we are out of wood. We need some more to start over.
A piece about 6 feet by 6 feet ought to do it.
Here, can you use this piece of wood for your floor?
Say,
That looks about right. Perfect.
thanks a lot. We owe you one.
You're welcome.
Our work here is done.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Coffee break?
Exactly.
Now that your floor is finished, do you think we could borrow your screwdriver for a while?
Sure. In fact, you can keep it. Consider it payment for a job well done.
Gee, thanks. We made it!
I knew we could do it.
It's a crank handle.
What's it doing here all by itself? Shouldn't it be attached to something?
Yeah, I doubt it belongs in this cave. I wonder how it got in here anyway.
Good question.
Hey, Luther, what's round and purple and pokey?
Is it on me?
No, silly. It's a purple sea urchin over there.
Oh. I wasn't afraid.
Good evening, ma'am. Sir, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Gil Barker, and I represent the Biloxi Premium Gum and Wheel Nut Company, third largest distributor of bubble gum and wheel nuts in the upper western hemisphere.
I'm Freddi Fish, and this is my pal Luther.
My employers have authorized me to clear out my inventory to make room for next year's models. Everything must go. Therefore I, Gil Barker, will be offering you prices so outrageously low that you'll have to bend over to see them.
Great. We'd like to buy one of your wheel nuts, please.
Certainly. Now, the nuts cost 3 purple sea urchins, so I'll start you on one of our nut layaway plans, and you can have your nut when you've paid me the other 2 purple sea urchins. And may I say that a fickle-fit wheel nut is really an excellent investment.
Yes. Here's another purple sea urchin towards our wheel nut.
Very good. Let's see. That leaves only one more purple.
Here's the last purple sea urchin for our wheel nut. Can we have it now?
Of course. You can select.
This one looks good. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Can we buy another wheel nut?
We don't need another wheel nut.
Good evening, sir. May I interest you in?
You got the 20 clams you owe me, Gil?
Not exactly.
How much is not exactly?
I've got a few purple sea urchins.
You know, my dogfish needs an operation.
Don't worry. I've got a really big deal about to go down.
Yeah? What is it?
All I can say is, it's really big. I'll have your clams in a couple of days.
Well, okay. Whatever you got going, I hope it's good.
Oh, it is. It's real good.
Look at that poor guy spinning up.
You!
I think that did something.
Watch this, Freddy! I learned all about knots in the Fish Scouts.
Sheriff Zachariah Shrimp is in your debt. If there's ever anything you need, why, you just ask.
Well, as a matter of fact, there are some rustlers who...
But I must be off. There's law breaking afoot somewhere. I can smell it.
But...
You there! No loitering!
Freddy!
What? Oh, I'm sorry, Luther.
Wow, that's amazing!
I was in Fish Scouts too. This could come in handy. We did it.
It's fixed, and it'll stay on there, right? We don't have to use any glue or anything.
Careful there. Don't ever mention GLUE around old Elmer. Spooks him something awful.
What's he got against glue? Whoa! Yikes!
My package! At last.
fast.
Mr. Tippett, do you think we could have this old mailbox door now that you're not using it anymore?
Sure. Take it and leave me to hermit in peace.
Thank you. I'm Freddi, and this is Luther.
It's nice to meet you both. My name is Fluke.
Boy, Fluke, you must have a really big mouth. I mean, that didn't come out right.
That's okay. I knew what you meant. And it is big. That's how come I get to be the town cabaret.
Cabaret? What's that?
We have plays and singing and different kinds of acts right inside my mouth.
That's neat. Can we see?
Well, the cabaret's closed right now, but sure, take a look.
Hey, this is neat.
Come on, Luther. Let's try this.
How do people see out of these things? Oh, wait, there's an eye hole.
I think you could use a little bit smaller hat.
They make smaller ones?
All right. What about cake? Will you eat cake? Here, try it. But it's chocolate. Yeah!
We got the hat unstuck from between your teeth. A little floss was all we needed.
Well, that's a relief. It was driving me crazy.
Can we borrow it?
Sure, I'd only get it caught in my teeth again anyway.
Thank you.
Thanks for getting it out.
You're there. It fits perfectly. I knew that handle belonged somewhere. Phew.
Here, let me help.
We did it, Luther.
Why is the room spinning?
It's not, Luther. You are.
Oh, that's better. Hey, look! This place is... Oh! Oh.
an air pump. You should be more careful.
Oh, sure. Now you tell me.
That's got it.
All right, you hogfish, pay attention. I've gone to a lot of trouble and expense to hire these sheephead to jump over this fence for you. So count them and go to sleep. Please. Please just go to sleep. Please.
Hey, I've got an idea. Be free, little boy.
Is it coming back down?
I don't think so, Luther.
Oh, bye-bye, Bowie.
Look, Luther. This suitcase had a 3-ton anchor on top of it, and it's not even scratched.
Wow!
My name's Freddi Fish, and this is my best pal, Luther.
Howdy, kids. Folks call me Sahara Swim.
We're helping my cousin Calico. Her hogfish were taken by some rustlers.
Rustlers, eh? Well, I wouldn't know about that. I've known a few wrestlers in my day, but no rustlers to speak of.
Here, this suitcase looks a lot sturdier than that bandana.
Oh,
Thanks.
Goby, I'm at my wit's end. These hogfish are driving me crazy. They won't eat or sleep. and they're so noisy. Where'd they get the accordion?
I don't know. Did you try telling them that story about your trip to Akron? That always puts me to sleep.
Oh, thanks a lot. I'm going to have to call Mr. Big again.
Oh!
Customers! Hello and welcome to Just Buckles. I'm Nelson Toso. How can I help you today?
I'm Freddi, and this is Luther, and we're helping my cousin, Calico Catfish.
Rustlers took all of her hogfish.
Rustlers? Well, I wouldn't know anything about that.
Here, can you make us a belt buckle out of this?
Sure, just bring me a letter to put on it and I'll get to work.
Here, this is for the belt buckle.
Okay, stand back.
Yikes!
My best work! All that's missing is a belt. Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Mr. Torso.
Please, call me Nelson.
All I ever wanted was to be a hogfish rancher. I had no idea it would be so much work.
Maybe there are some tricks to it that we don't know about.
Yeah? Well, I'm going back in. Don't let any non-rustlers inside, okay?
Radio!
Hi, I'm Freddi Fish, and this is my best friend Luther.
Orchid squid of the Santa Clara squids, and these would be Perry and Ape.
There, that's much better. What do you think?
It might be a little big for you.
But do I look like a rustler?
Oh! Yes,
This should make my disguise even better.
It does!
Okay, do you think I look enough like a rustler?
You're very rustly.
Luther, you stay here while I try to get past the guard.
Wait, I'm coming with you.
Good thinking, Luther. Let's try to get past the guard.
Hold it! This is a... Well, howdy, fellow rustler.
Ahem, howdy.
I reckon Mr. Big must have sent you to help us out with the hogfish, right? Poor Maury, he's having a terrible time with the hogfish. Well, go on in. He'll be glad to see you.
Thank you.
We did it! Shh! We did it! We're inside! Which way do you think the hogfish are?
Well, I think I hear squealing coming from...
Ah!
Hey, you two aren't rustlers. What are you doing here?
We were just leaving.
You're not going anywhere. Mr. Big will know what to do with you.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. What do we do now? It didn't even budge.
Nope, this door is definitely locked.
Hey, it looks like there might be a way out under all these cannonballs.
Phew! These are heavy! There! That does it.
Yeah! Hey, look! Here they are!
These are the missing hogfish, all right.
We're not missing. We know just where we are. Maybe we can get the hogfish out through this hole.
The hogfish won't fit through there, but it looks like you and I can.
I guess we'll have to work out another way to get those hogfish out.
They'll need a bigger opening.
Look, I'm the captain.
Did you hear something?
Like a creaking noise?
I think it...
Look at this neat hook. Do you think maybe it belonged to a pirate?
I don't know, but I bet it will come in handy.
Here, why don't you hang on to it?
Okay. There!
What are we gonna do with that?
You'll see. This should free those hogfish. Luther, prepare to drop anchor.
Ready, Freddy!
Fire away!
What? No! Come back! Please come back!
We're going home. The food's terrible here.
Oh, what do we do now, Maury?
I think you should give yourselves up.
You're under arrest in the name of the law.
Law? What law?
Yeah, I don't see any law.
Then I suggest you turn around. Real slow like.
It's Sheriff Shrimp.
Yeah, and just about everybody in town, it looks like.
Youngsters, that was mighty fine work apprehending these two. I'll be taking them off to jail now. You boys ought to be ashamed of yourselves.
Hold on, Sheriff. There's one more person involved with the rustling.
Yeah, that's right. They kept talking to somebody called Mr. Big. I never saw his face, but he was in charge. He planned the rustling and everything.
Is that so? Well, what if it is? We'll never reveal the identity of Mr. Big.
Yeah, you'll never catch him.
Actually, I know who Mr. Big is. He's right here in the room. When the rustlers caught Luther and me, they called Mr. Big to come and decide what to do with us. I suspect he was already here when you all arrived and just slipped in with the posse.
Well, which one is it then?
Mr. Barker, you've been in some financial trouble lately, haven't you?
What makes you say that?
Luther and I overheard you talking to a loan shark about it.
Aha!
You rustled the hogfish to pay off your debts, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm afraid I did. What was it that first tipped you off?
It was the gum. You had an awfully small supply for a gum salesman, and I got to wondering what had happened to the rest of it. The hogfish were still chewing it when we got here.
Yeah, Super Rubber Bubble lasts a long time. It's a fabulous product, which is why I borrowed money to invest in it. But the sales weren't so good, and I was going to have to declare bankruptcy. I figured even if I couldn't sell the hogfish, I could at least get into hogfish ranching, which, as you know, is a much more respectable profession than sales.
Well, that's no excuse. You all ought to be ashamed. You just shouldn't take things that don't belong to you. It hurts other people, and it's just plain wrong.
You're right.
We're sorry.
We didn't want to be rustlers. All we ever really wanted was to be hogfish ranchers, but we don't know how.
Ranchers, you say? You know, I do still need some help out at my place.
I'm glad this worked out so well for everyone.
Freddi, Luther, I can't thank you enough for all you've done here. The hogfish are home safe.
And the rustlers is brought to justice. Yeehaw!
How's their immunity service working out?
That's community service, son.
Oh, yeah. How's that going?
I think they're coming along quite well. It's hard work, but when I'm done with them, they'll be real hogfish ranchers.
Can we learn to be hogfish ranchers, too?
Of course. Here, I've got something for you.
10-gallon hats?
Yours is a 5-gallon, so it'll fit just right.
Oh, boy!
Now come on, you two. I'll show you how to tie a lasso.
Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play.
Do you really want to